See that I chose the sun's on my bald head. And I put my cap back on. We've got lovely ladies all around the table. None lovelier than Kathy Cap. She is the coordinator of the Queen pageant. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, good morning on this wonderful morning.
Are you excited? It's the day.
I am. I'm glad it's finally here. It's a lot of planning, but a lot of excitement, high adrenaline.
And this year, even more planning because of the big reunion.
Oh, and they've been sending me emails left and right. I am going to make a scrapbook of all the information because a lot of them were late. I do not have that ready, but after the fair is over, I look forward to putting that together and somehow getting copies of things to all the candidates. We'll just see what we can do.
You had to send out over 100 letters, right?
Yes, 111, and as you have been reporting, there was only one, Chaden. She's the only one, so that'll be on my list to see what I can do to find her. She was in New York last, so and no relatives are around anymore. So, but that's not bad, is it?
No. Out of 111, they have only one person not notified of this reunion. Is awesome. Of course, the legendary Dean Curtis started all of this 40 years ago. KDHL former farm director. He's in the Broadcasting Hall of Fame. He's in the Agricultural Hall of Fame nationwide, not just here.
Yes, I can't say that I've ever met him, but I do remember hearing him. Because my mother had KDHL on the radio in the kitchen all the time. So he was the one that started it, and he asked Doris Moeller, who was a Fair Board rep, and he asked her, but he wasn't going to take no for an answer. And she did it for a number of years, and then Patty Raditz got involved after she was royalty. Erin Sellner after she was royalty. Misty Kratt, same thing. She was royalty and she got involved just a year, but it always helps. And then there was one more, and I can't right now. I can't. Oh, Michelle Jasinski. She volunteered to help for a little while. My background is I ran for Miss Faribault many years ago, 50 years ago, and I am very interested in this type of thing. I love working with all these young ladies, and I just saw them all roll their eyes when I said 50 years ago. Yes, girls, you will be around in 50 years too, and you will be doing this, and I will be listening from the senior center. So, was it? I'm sorry. Yeah, I ran 50 years ago. I was 16 years old.
The senior center 50 years is not bad.
So we've had it on the grandstand the first year, and it rained cats and dogs. That's when Cindy was crowned, and she's going to be back. We've had it on the Sellner stage. It's been on the Cannon stage. Our permanent home over here is the Sellner Midway stage. But now with the weather coming in, you're going to have to keep listening. We might move it to either the beer garden or the Straight River room. It just depends upon the weather. I got my fingers crossed that it will be here. I want to thank my judges, Sarah Borchard Hewitt. She's a past royalty. Gretchen Holland Barachek. She's also a past royalty. And then Laura McCauley is a friend of mine that asked to volunteer down here, and she balanced out our judges. And some interesting comments. The first year, it absolutely rained cats and dogs. And the gal, you'll have to ask her tonight, she said something, it was in the old building that was burned down. The sheriff had to turn his car and shine lights because for some reason or other, they didn't have electricity. I don't know if the weather took it out. Elise Paquette, if you remember her a few years ago, she's a true farm gal. Before coming over and putting her pretty gown on, she took a hose, ran it through her hair over by the barns and combed it out, put her dress on in the bathrooms over here, and she came and she became queen that year. So the girls also now will be in parades. They'll go to coronations. They'll help hand out 4-H ribbons, contests they help me with, demo derby. They'll be over there for all the grandstands things. But one most important thing is they will have a lasting friendship with the royalty that they are here with. And finally, I'm going to run down so you can visit with these young ladies. I will run down my sponsors. I do want to thank Kevin Eastrom for a long number of years. The Rice County Pork Producers sponsored many ladies. And not to just single them out, because I really appreciate any of the people that are girl sponsors. They have to have a $60 sponsor each year. And many people are begging me, saying, who can I sponsor? Who can I sponsor? So there's a lot of you wonderful people out there. But our overall sponsors are Franson Bank and Trust of Dundas, State Bank of Faribault, the Carlander family, Reliance Bank of Faribault, Community Resource Bank of Northfield, Women of the Moose of Faribault, Faribault Moose Lodge, American Legion Faribault, American Legion Morristown, the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Northfield, First United Bank, First National Bank of Northfield, Star Trophies and Awards. They did a lot of special things for me this year, and they donated the trophies that the girls will get. InstiPrint helps me put this all together. The Faribault Animal Center, Hy-Vee Foods, they are the ones that helped with the flowers that the girls will get tonight. Potential Unlimited, they do our buttons. They're out of Waterville, but it's a specialty place that is for handicapped people, and they do a great job on our buttons. Design Specialties, Karen Buzzard, she is the one that embroiders all the things that we have. When you see the sashes tonight, after looking at the beautiful smiling faces of the royalty, look at the sashes, they are beautiful. Chapiz Jewelry, the Queen gets a diamond pendant, and they actually had a price on it. It's a $300 diamond pendant. I didn't know it was that expensive. Paul Swenson will do a group and a picture of the Queen. Basher Sports Bar and Grill, and you got to have some of that food the other night, didn't you?
A free meal.
Yeah, that was very, very good. Jerry Kess, he does a wonderful job for us. John Jasinski, he stepped up this year, and he became one of our sponsors. And I'm going to have one of the girls, the store downtown, that's Sweet 16. It's I cannot pronounce it, and I'm going to have one of the gals do that.
Quinceañera Sueños.
It's the Sweet 16. Isn't that a good job? Sweet 16. The covers on our chairs up on stage, it makes it look nice and classy, so I thank them. And then finally, David Gross, the scholarship is donated by him. It's our Evelyn Pearl Barnfine Scholarship. She was a little girl that used to help out, and it's in her memory. And David has done this for a number of years, and it goes through 2019. And it's a very, very nice scholarship, $1,000 for the new royalty and $500 for the first and second attendance. So we thank everybody that's a sponsor. I can't thank you enough.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Nervous about tonight?
No, I've done this.
You've been there, done that.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
But still, you got to give up that. Well, you don't have to give it up literally, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I've had my time, so now it's someone else's turn.
What words of advice? I think I asked this the other day. What words of advice would you give to whoever wins here?
Really, my biggest advice would be to really enjoy your week here. It goes by really, really fast, and this is your home base. Like, you only get to experience it once, so spend as much time as you can here. Do as many different things, because you will not get the same experience again. And then just enjoy your year in general. Don't be afraid to go out and expand your horizon, kind of, and meet new people.
Your favorite part of being Fair Queen was?
Probably the free grandstand and foods. That was pretty cool.
Your favorite fair food is?
Well, our royalty group, actually, we have like a whole bunch of different favorites, but cheese curds and onion rings and pork burgers and Godfathers. Yeah.
Yep. So you're going to school where now?
University of Minnesota, Twin Cities.
You're going to be a?
I'm a communications and marketing for my major, so.
So when Jerry goes back to retire, you will be the new farm director at KDHL.
I don't know. I don't think I have that radio voice and everything.
You certainly do.
I don't know.
When Jerry decides to hang it up, we'll give you a call.
Okay.
Bianca Busser. Right now, you're interning, right?
I am.
In Renville County.
Yep, in Renville for the University of Minnesota Extension 4-H. So.
In fact, there's a golf tournament going on today that you were going to be
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, I was going to, but I got the day off at the very last minute, so because we got all of our work done.
You're a lucky person.
Yeah.
Hannah Thompson is sitting to your left. Hannah, tell me something about Bianca that I don't know.
She's a crazy driver.
Sheriff Dunn isn't listening.
It's good though. It's good. Not bad.
It's a good crate.
It's a fun ride.
Okay. You have to give me a ride sometime. I'll find out about this Bianca. So what was your favorite part of last year, Hannah?
My favorite part of last year was getting to see different events at the fair that I didn't know existed. I didn't know there was a pig culling contest. And so we got to go to that and a few different other events and to meet the people that put on those events, and that was my favorite part.
Did you participate?
I did, not in the pig culling contest, but I also had never been to the kitty tractor pull, and so we did that. Jane won, but we all did that, so it was a lot of fun.
Way to go, Jane. So Jane, your favorite part of
judged
last
it.
year?
You judged that pig contest.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
My favorite part was definitely hanging out at the fair because we got to be here all day, every day. We got to experience so much that I had never done before. And I had never experienced a fair like that. I've always just come to do judging and eat some food and then hang out for the day and go home. But this was a whole new experience.
Tell me something about Hannah that I don't know.
She loses everything. Actually, I have a fun story to tell. So last year, it was like Thursday night at the fair, and we kind of had our home base in the swine barn at Hannah's tack box, but it wasn't actually Hannah's, it was her friend's, and I had put my crown box with my keys in it and everything. Well, we were hanging out until like midnight here, and then we went back to the tack box. It got locked, so my keys were locked in the tack box, and I couldn't get home. So we had to figure out how to get that problem solved. But thanks to Hannah, we had quite the adventure last year.
She slept in the barn last year?
No, I just called my parents and they had to come pick me up.
Now Hannah has to tell us something about Jane that we don't.
She has very, very, a very good fashion sense. She's always on point with what she wears. Always. And we had to get dressed. We used her house sometimes to get changed for different events. And if ever, because I'm forgetful, if I forgot earrings or something like that, Jane has a plethora of beautiful jewelry and stuff. She's just always fashioned really well.
All right, fair. It won't be too long. 5 o'clock is the official start time of the fair, so we're going to start things early. Tonight's pageant, 7 o'clock, will be on our 96 radio. It'll also be streamed, right?
Yes.
Worldwide.
Yes, on
So if you have
Facebook.
relatives in Australia or China, they can watch you tonight on stage with the Selner. We're hoping it's at the Selner stage. Now they're saying that there's thunderstorms or something, it might get moved. We'll of course let people know if that happens. But we're looking forward to a terrific night tonight, and so are you, right?
Yeah.
Queen Bianca.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's our 40th year, so we'll get some new people back that we haven't seen in quite a few years.
And your sponsor was?
KDHL Radio. So, Jerry Grosser gets to walk me tonight.
I know, that lucky guy. And Hannah, who's your sponsor?
My sponsor is Bob Taylor Construction Corporation out of Medford.
So do you ask for your sponsors, or do they just
Yes.
give with Kathy and then
No,
you're assigned?
we ask our sponsors to sponsor us.
Oh, okay. So that's obviously a life lesson to get to learn.
Yeah,
You have
yep.
to sell yourself to whoever you go for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's a good experience to kind of get to know. Yeah.
They help, talk about your positive thing.
Yeah.
Good advertising.
It is good advertising, and to get them to be able to be involved with the fair too, on another level is always a good thing.
You also judged that hog calling contest we were.
Yeah, we did. That was a lot of fun. I had forgotten that we judged it. I just was so perplexed with their raw talent that I forgot we judged it. But
You said that very well. Very well. You could be a politician.
maybe someday. Who knows? Do I have a good chance?
I think so. Have as good a chance as anybody.
Well,
Is
maybe.
Is that a goal? What are your plans?
My plans, right now, eventually, my long-term goal is to pursue a career in music. And I would like to be on the radio someday. So maybe you'll be playing some of my songs someday. Who knows? But my mom told me I need a backup plan. So this fall I will be going to school for graphic arts and design, probably at South Central College in Faribault.
You have a very smart mom.
I am told that, and I would have to agree.
You always need a backup plan.
Just in case.
Unfortunately, I didn't really have one, so it's a good thing things worked out for me.
There you go.
Sitting to his left again is Jane Ludwig, and we didn't ask you who your sponsor was, Jane.
My sponsor is Larry Conrad of Freeway Fabricating in Dundas.
Freeway Fabricating.
Yes. He's a welder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ask what they do at Freeway Fabricating in Dundas. So you know this person? That's why you asked them?
Yeah, Larry's actually my dad's farming partner, so I've known him for my whole life.
Perfect.
Yep.
Your future plans?
Actually, in a couple weeks, I'll be heading to South America for an entire year. I'll be living in Colombia on Rotary Youth Exchange.
Cool.
And then when I return next summer, well, actually next fall, I will be going to St. Ben's up in St. Joe, Minnesota.
Are you looking forward to going?
Yeah, I'm very excited for it. It'll be a totally different experience than right here.
So you live in Post Denver,
Yes,
and they show you the sights of Colombia.
yes, they do.
You're absolutely immersed in their society.
Exactly. I'll be living in Bogota, which is the capital, 7 million people, so that's quite a change from Rice County.
That's more than the state of Minnesota.
Exactly. Almost as big as New York City.
Wow. You're not at least bit fearful of it.
No, I haven't gotten to that point yet.
You'll do just fine. So let's get to know the young women who are hoping to be the next royalty. Just let you hand it off to Tara Van Tolk. Right?
Yep.
Tell us about yourself, too.
Well, I graduated from high school, and I currently attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. I'm doing a Bachelor of Independent Studies in Strategic Communication, Marketing, and Arabic Studies, and I'm really excited to be here.
Arabic?
Arabic, yep.
How'd you choose that?
Well, I've always liked languages, and I picked up German pretty fast, and I knew ASL, and so I wanted to challenge myself, and it was either that or Chinese, and I flipped a coin, and Arabic won.
You literally flipped a coin.
Yeah.
Was it heads or tails?
It was heads.
Is it heads most of the time when you flip a coin?
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I ask a magic 8-ball.
Seriously?
That was a joke. Flipping the coin true.
The flipping a coin is true.
Yeah.
That's cool. So why did you decide to run for this job?
Well, I would always come to the coronation of the fair ever since I was little, and I would always look at the girls on stage and think that I wanted to be that one day. And so I'm just fulfilling a childhood dream.
Do you have a favorite memory of the fair?
I would say the first time I went on the zipper was pretty fun. That was probably one of my favorite things. I always thought it was for the older kids, and I was finally an older kid, and I went on it, and I felt so cool.
You didn't eat before you went on.
No, I made that mistake once though.
Don't go on the zipper.
Yeah,
After you
don't
eat.
go after you eat.
So who's sitting to your left?
Hi.
This is Miranda Plotsky. Did I say that right?
Poutsky.
Pautsky.
Like pouting and skiing.
Okay. Pautsky. It's Miranda Pautsky. So tell us about yourself, Miranda.
I graduated same as Tara in 2015 from FHS. I'm attending NDSU for music education and a theater minor.
You and Hannah are going to start a girls rock band together or something?
What was that?
Well, she's a music person.
That'd be great. Can we? Like, we'll all do vocals. We can do acapella. There you go. That's right. Right there.
Think of a name for, if you're both royalty. At some point in the Rice County Fair, you come up with some sort of a royalty theme. You know what I'm saying?
Queens.
You were the Spice Girls, and you would be the
Queens.
Cheese Curds.
Cheese curds? That, I like that. We'll only do it at the fair, too.
I'm just kidding. So, Miranda, why did you decide to do this?
Well, I love the fair because it's always just like something to look forward to each year, and I
I've been wanting to do it for a while because I'm like, that'd be actually really awesome to like even try for it, and so I just decided to try for it.
Yeah, I made a mistake here. Tara, who's your sponsor?
My sponsor is KDHL.
Your sponsor, Miranda, is?
My sponsor is Godfather's Pizza, and my escort is Brad's Vice.
Your favorite pizza is?
My favorite pizza actually is the Miranda Special. I made it up. Well, I didn't make it, but I just call it the Miranda Special. It is chicken bacon ranch with barbecue sauce and sometimes with tomatoes.
Good. Something very good.
What's that?
Can they make that at the truck? Fair?
Actually, no. They don't have the supplies at the truck,
Oh, that's too bad.
and they only have certain pizzas.
Did you work at Godfather?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've worked there for 5 years.
And Tara, you work at Hy-Vee, right?
Yep.
Where do you work at Hy-Vee?
I work at Hy-Vee in the pharmacy.
In the pharmacy. So you're actually did you fill the order?
I just became a technician a couple weeks ago, actually, yeah. But I was a clerk previously.
What a
She
talent.
has her certificate for that, Mom says. Yep.
Miranda. Are you going to sing tonight?
Sing?
Yeah, somebody's singing tonight, right?
Oh, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah's singing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slight you there, Hannah. I just knew somebody was singing tonight, and you said you were a singer.
Yeah.
Will you take a break now or later? If you pass the mic over to Emily Reavers.
Hi. I'm doing good.
So tell us why you decided to do this.
I decided to run for fair queen because I know, like, these ladies to my left here, we kind of grew up at the fair. You're here 24/7. I'm the youngest of 3, so they were always showing sheep, and I got to sit in the fair box and just kind of eat some fair food. But you live here, and it's a great community. You know all the stuff that goes on, and I really just love seeing it. And the fair queen represents our community and all the good that we do here at the fair and promotion.
Yeah, did you work at the Cardinal Cafe ever? I know you're a BA grad.
I did. I worked there a couple times. Yes, it's fun.
Served Jerry as breakfast.
I don't know if I served Jerry's breakfast. I typically tried to stay away from the heat.
Because Jerry has the same breakfast every day of the fair. We're trying to break him of that so we can, variety is the spice of life, right?
At least he's consistent.
Well, that's true. I guess that's true. You find the positive in everything, don't you?
I tried.
Can you tell us a little more about yourself, if you would? Where do you work? That sort of thing.
Well, like you said, I graduated from Bethlehem Academy, actually just like 2 months ago here. I'm headed to St. Ben's in the fall. It's also where Jane's going in a year. Yeah, that's kind of like a family thing there. My mom and brother both attended. My sponsor is Reliance Bank, and my escort is Jessie Marshall. I work at Bluebird Cakery, sorry. It's downtown. It's very cute. If you go in there, they'll welcome you before you even get through the door. I also work as a summer help at McNeil's Truck and Manufacturing in Dodge Center.
Yeah. What do you do there?
I work in the marketing department, but I'm a summer help, so I do a lot of transferring of data, copying, pasting. But everyone there is very, very nice.
I see here you enjoy drawing.
I do. I enjoy a lot of the arts, but I'm really a painter. I actually bought 3 paintings just for the general projects.
Did you know all these ladies before this last couple of weeks?
The only one I didn't know was Miranda, actually. I knew everybody else. Yeah.
So you're getting to be pretty good friends now?
Yeah. Well, I know, I've known actually just about everybody here.
4-H, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
right.
just about all of them for most of their life.
All right. Sitting to her left, getting to know the 6 young women who are vying for this year's Rice County Fair Queen, and of course the first attendant, the second attendant, Miss Congeniality will be determined today. Kathy, it was a big old yawn. It's been a long week.
It's been a long
We're
month.
visiting with Michelle Horman. Michelle, tell us about yourself.
Well, I graduated from Northfield High School in 2015. I go to the University of Minnesota Morris, so way out there. I am going there to get my bachelor's in biology, and then I hope to attend vet school at the U of M Twin Cities. When I'm home for the summer, I work at Ace Hardware in Northfield, and then when I go to school, I work at the West Central Outreach and Research Center as a farm attendant. So I get to work on a farm as a job, which I love.
Yeah, I was just going to say you love that. That's why you want to be a vet.
Right, yeah, I love all sorts of animals, big, small, medium, anything.
But you want to work more so with the large farm animals?
Yep, I want to work with the large animals. So every Wednesday I spend here in Faribault with the Faribault Vet Clinic shadowing the large animal vets.
In fact, your Sponsor is?
Yes, my sponsor is Faribault Veterinary Clinic.
Works perfect for you.
It does.
How'd you get that interest, just working with animals all these years in 4-H?
Yeah, just working with them through 4-H, and I've lived on a farm, and so I've seen the vets come out and do different things, and it's always just really interested me. And my dad was the one who got me into all of this a long time ago, and just caring for them and is something that I've always loved doing. So the bottle babies that always needed to be fed every 2 hours, that was always my job because I loved going out there, even at 4 in the morning when there's snow on the ground.
I see you play the violin.
I do. I have played the violin since 4th grade, so lots of years.
I told Kathy in past years, I think it'd be cool to have a talent segment in the Rice County Fair Queen Contest. You could play your violin, the lady that sing could sing, the person that draws could play a drawing, I suppose. Maybe recite some poetry. I saw a lot of shit you had to know. What do you think about that?
I think it would be kind of cool just to see what everybody does that's a little bit different. So, because we're all unique and we all have different interests, so maybe everyone could just maybe talk about it or even just show what they do a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, it'd be hard to judge.
Right. I think it would be more for fun, not to judge it though. Just be for fun, add it in.
Because I couldn't judge the drawing. Singing I might be able to judge, but the drawing, I don't know the fundamentals of drawing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I am not an artist whatsoever. I can't draw, I can't paint. All my sisters can. All my sisters are really artsy, and then there's me who just sticks to music.
It says here you raise rabbits.
I do. Between me and my sisters, we currently have 48 rabbits, and of them, we have 34 here at the fair to show tomorrow. Yeah, we have, so we just raise them to show, and then we have some meat rabbits too.
So what breed?
What breed? I have mini Rex, mini Lops, Holland Lops, and New Zealand Reds. What? There are 49 that are recognized by the ARBA to show. But on that, there's an additional 10 that they're working on right now to get recognized. So there's lots. We don't crossbreed, but I know some people do. The only thing that I really see a lot of crossbreeds are the meat rabbits, just to get them bigger because they are for meat. So I see that, but we don't personally crossbreed because ours are show rabbits.
When I was a kid, we ate a lot of rabbits.
You what?
Ate a lot of rabbits, but it's
Oh,
been
yes.
a long time.
Yep.
You know, I've had rabbit stew. Oh,
Oh yeah, I've had it a couple times, but I prefer not to eat my own rabbits.
I
So
Mom
They
made
raise them for me.
stew known to mankind. Sitting to your left is Lexi Wetzel. Lexi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
So I'm doing fantastic. Well, I'm surrounded by lovely ladies. How can I not be doing fantastic? So tell us about yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna be a senior at Faribault High School this fall. I work at Let's Ride in Owatonna, the food and apparel store. And
I'm glad you said that because I was wondering what Let's Ride was.
yep.
So you like Western attire?
Yeah. It used to be more Western, but now it's kind of turned into like a little mini boutique kind of. They have a lot of stuff there.
Your sponsor is?
My sponsor is Reliance Bank, and my escort is Art Matson.
Art works at Reliance Bank.
Yep.
You know Art?
Yeah. I've known Art for I've known Art as long as I can remember.
Okay, probably your whole life. Yeah. So tell me why you decided to do this. You're so busy.
Yeah. I decided to run for Fair Queen. Well, I didn't really have it in mind to run for it, and Art actually sought me out and asked if I wanted to do it, and I was like, well, I have grown up around the fair. I'm here all the time, so it's like, well, it's something I think I would enjoy, so.
Now, didn't you tell me at the dinner that when you first started working with livestock, you really didn't like it, but now you love it?
No, I love working with livestock, but it was the market lambs that I didn't like.
Okay, that was it.
But now, I've taken market lambs to the state fair 2 years now, so
that tells
hopefully
us,
I'll get my third this year.
yeah,
so.
you got over
Yeah,
whatever
I did.
it was that you didn't like about
Yep.
them, right?
You just gotta be patient with them.
Yeah, they're not always.
They're not the brightest animal out there, so.
They're kind of like me. No, I mean, I'm just kidding. But you know what I'm saying. They're not always cooperative. Is the word I was looking for.
They have their times where you just kind of like, why do I do this? And then,
So you got another year of high school. You have any idea what you might want to do after that?
I've looked into pharmacy, so I've kind of looked at the U of M. So maybe go there and try to. What I wanted to do was major in animal science, and then switch over to grad school and go the pharmacy route.
Oh, we need more pharmacists. There's a shortage of that, so that's a good career to choose. You have to love chemistry.
Yep, I do like chemistry actually.
Oh, good for you, because I didn't.
I think it's pretty hit or miss if you get it or not. You get it.
Well, I ended up leaving the class. I remember going down to the counselor's office and saying, I do not want to do this. So I took a advanced math class instead of the chemistry. So Courtney Albers is sitting to the left of Lexi. Courtney, tell us about yourself.
I will be a senior at Faribault High School this coming fall, and I work at Ace Hardware in Faribault as a cashier.
Have you waited on me before? I go in there a lot.
Maybe.
You just don't remember.
I usually remember people. But
I'm usually wearing a hat.
maybe you just don't see me.
So the bald look you're probably not used to.
Probably.
So you're involved in a lot of things I see here.
Yeah.
We're at high school.
What's that?
What are you doing now?
Right now, I'm in trap shooting and 4-H, so I will be here a lot showing sheep tomorrow.
Trap shooting. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like it. I really enjoy it.
Are you good?
I actually tied for 21st in state this year
Way
with
to
another
go,
Faribault
Courtney.
person for girls. Yeah.
21st in state?
Yeah, out of
And
like
they're-
60-ish or something. So yeah.
That's very good.
There's so many that go to that now.
21st is
Fastest
so do you hunt
growing
then?
sport.
I do hunt. I go turkey hunting, deer hunting, and pheasant hunting in South Dakota.
You've never done rabbit hunting? I got a chuckle out of Michelle anyway. Anyway, where was I here? You are in the food booth, the 4-H food booth. You waited on me there, I know that.
Yeah, probably.
Pie.
Yeah, their pie's really good.
The pies are awesome.
It is.
Blueberries, my favorite.
That is good too.
Yeah. I think I had a peach last year,
Ooh, I haven't tried that, but I bet that's good.
and it was very good, the peach pie. So the 4-H food booth, just a little inside tip, folks. If you like pie, 4-H food booth, awesome pies.
For sure.
What's your favorite fair food other than pie?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably cheese curds or mini donuts.
You like the snowmobile, I see,
I do. My family goes snowmobiling in the winter a lot.
and you're a traveler.
Yeah, I've been to 31 states.
Favorite one is, other than Minnesota.
I don't know. That's a really tough one, actually. I like
Minnesota.
California. I just went there a couple weeks ago.
You do?
Yeah, it was dry. It was like a desert. But that's okay.
Arizona?
I haven't been to Arizona.
That's one of the 19 you got left.
I know.
What do you think,
in the
Kathy?
future.
How would you like to be judging this? How would you like to be judging this contest, these 6 ladies?
I would not like to judge it because it's very hard. They're all so good, and it's so fun to get to know these gals. The judges really, every year, have a hard time. They'll get it down to 4, 5, and then trying to finagle around to see which was a queen, or they kind of go back and forth because each one has their own idea of how well they did and how they were judged. You know, they're judged on their knowledge of the fair and personalities and their ability to be able to speak in public and everything. And they all do so well. And I think the 4-H crowd probably brings a lot. Not to say anything about the gals that aren't in 4-H, but I know 4-H does have a program where they get to get up and speak a lot, and I think that really helps them. But then in school, they also have speech class. So there's all those things out there to help everybody. When you were talking about talent, actually the candidates all sang the fair song tonight, and we'll see how they do with that. And last year, Miss Congeniality, Becca Toodlewall, she played the ukulele for us and sang a little song. Do you remember that? That was fun.
I don't remember yesterday, Kathy.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, so it's
They just kind of roll together, you know.
The talent would be fun and add to it. I guess if we were inside in a different type of an auditorium, it might be. But I think the talent kind of scares some people away because they think, oh, I don't have any talent, and they're kind of embarrassed to get up there. But
Everybody has a talent.
yeah, they do. Absolutely. And these gals are all very, very talented. I love this program, and I'm so glad that we're celebrating this 40th year. Look forward to seeing all the gals tonight, and we're going to do a big group picture, and I have a group picture from 10 years ago. So come down to the Great Rice County Fair all week. These gals will be helping out on lots of things.
I didn't get to know Carpenter's sponsor.
My sponsor is Plum Disposal, and my escort is Kyle Plum.
Okay. Did I get all the sponsors in?
I think
wanted
so.
to make sure I got all the sponsors, but everybody got their sponsor in. So why did you decide to do this?
I love interacting with the community. I'm in 4-H, so I'm here all the time, every day. And I just think it'd be a really great opportunity.
What do you think you learned from 4-H?
Public speaking for sure. And being a role model, leadership, lots of things.
Your earliest memory of the fair is?
Showing rabbits. I started showing rabbits in 4th grade. And I did that for a couple years, and then I went to the larger animals, and now I show sheep.
Did you like doing the rabbits?
Yeah, I did.
Like they wouldn't be super cooperative either, but are they?
More than sheep.
I get a big old rabbit in my backyard. Every morning when I go out to my car, it's sitting there teasing me.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm serious.
That's not good.
Same rabbit every morning by my garage door. It doesn't even move.
Maybe you should go rabbit hunting.
So it likes me for some reason. It just sits there. Normally a rabbit would take off, right?
Yeah.
It sits there and looks at me. Like, what are we doing today, Gordy? You know? So we're looking forward to seeing all of you folks on the stage today. Did you make your dress?
What's that?
Did you
I did
make
not
your
make
dress?
my dress.
Did anybody
No.
make their dress?
Not this year.
Nobody made their dress. What are you going to be wearing tonight?
A peach dress. It has lots of sparkles on it.
Okay, how about you, Lexi?
Mine's a royal blue dress.
All right, peach, royal blue.
Mine is a black halter neck dress with a coral shawl.
Oh,
Wow. Mine is also royal blue, and like Courtney's, it has lots of sparkles.
okay.
Mine's aqua, and it makes me feel like a mermaid.
Mine's sort of a shimmery green.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to that tonight on the stage, the Selner Midway stage, as Kathy has something she wants to tell us.
I just got a text from Tara. She's the one that does our website, and she has the picture from the past reunion group. It's on Facebook now and on the website. So if you want to pull it up and see what all the returning royalty looked like 10 years ago, and that there'll be a lot more in that picture this year. We're going to do that right in front of the stage if Mother Nature cooperates, so we can have it outside. But with that will be announced later on KDHL exactly where we're going to be. Midway stage, the beer garden, or the Straight River rooms.
Now, see if memory serves me right. It's a challenge as I get older. We had that reunion 10 years ago. We were in the grandstand, right?
Yes. I forgot. We did do that over there, and this is home for us over here, the Midway. I know there's more seating over there, but I find that the Selner Midway stage, the memory of Bruce Selner and everything, this is home over here to have the Queen coronation over here.
They do have a nice screen above the seating, so if it's sunny,
Right.
you get shade.
Right.
And even if it's not too much of a rain, you're kept out of the rain.
Mhm.
Obviously, a storm, we're going to move with the storm.
Right. People, if you want to bring your lawn chair, so you have, we try to put up a lot of seating, benches and that, but bring your lawn chair like you do to any other outdoor event and be comfortable, and it's going to be a fun night.
I have a feeling it's going to be packed. You have
I-
50 former queens coming, right? Or
Right,
attendants,
right.
royalty.
I think we usually have at least 300, 400 people, and I think, it's pretty packed here. It's one of the most well-attended events, and with everybody else that's coming and their families and that, they're so excited. The emails I've gotten, that they're so excited to come back, and it's been my pleasure to produce this program so that these girls can come back and everybody meet them.
Should be a lot of fun. We're looking looking forward to it. Anything else going on tonight, Kathy, we need to be aware of? Hannah's going to sing the national anthem. Is that what she's
Yes,
saying?
Hannah's going to sing the national anthem when we have the flag raising, and that's at 5:30. And then she's also going to sing it over here. That's something I started a few years ago, and I just think it's a very important. Having a fair queen is kind of an all-American, right, girls? All-American event, and I just think it's nice. I'm so proud of our country, and I think that we should start it off with that. And our two little helpers will be back, Delaney Lukow and Meadow Anderson. Remember, Meadow was sick with diabetes last year and couldn't come, and we're hoping that everything goes well. They'll hold our flags, and they'll help with the crowning at the end. And we're going to ask the first queen to come up and help you girls with the crowning. Don't you think that'll be nice?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
She was a neat interview 10 years ago, so I'm looking
Yes,
forward to seeing her.
absolutely.
We just have a few minutes left, and I want to get the earliest memory of the fair from Blackburn.
Right. Well, that's a tough one.
Probably showing
Well-
something, huh?
What?
Maybe showing something at the fair? Or...
Oh, one of my funniest memories was my first year in 4-H, and I was down here kind of by myself. I think my mom was working the food stand, and I was down for it, and I wasn't doing anything. And in the beef barn, we were outside, and it gets like, if it rains, it like floods. And so me and Matt Purpose were in the same club. So, we decided to be smart and make a barricade around the calves. So we had like a little hill so the water wouldn't go through. So we sat there for about like 2 hours. He took a nap and I guarded it.
That's a smart guy. Your earliest memory, Michelle, of the fair?
I have lots of memories of the fair. I basically grew up here. Probably my earliest memory would be helping in the children's barnyard because my grandma ran that for so many years. So we always helped take care of the animals and bringing in the baby chicks because that was always my job, was to feed and water the baby chicks. So, and they're already here, so everyone has to go see the baby chicks.
Yeah. Emily, your earliest memory of the fair?
The memory that's stuck in my head now as you're talking here is I remember probably about 10 years ago, so I was 8, and it was during the sheep show, and there was that giant storm. So we all had to run to like the show arena, and they closed the doors, and we could hear them banging around. They had all the kids go sit in the stands. We're huddled there like, oh no! I remember a door flying open, and parents freaking out.
Of course you would remember that.
Yeah, why not? It's stuck in there.
You have an early memory, Miranda?
I don't have any early memories just because, probably the first time I remember coming here was 7th grade because I moved a lot as a child.
Sure.
But I do remember, 3 years ago, it was, pouring rain. It was pouring out during the fair, and me and my cousin went and sat in the Godfather's truck since I worked there and everything.
Oh, people are waving. Isn't that cute? They're so cute. They're cute. Sarah, your youngest memory of the fair?
I remember probably first grade, my mom and I would always make some art, and we would always enter into open class, and I probably entered 3 or 4 things each year. So I remember one time I won a ribbon, and that was probably, I hung that on my wall, and that was up there for a couple years, so I remember winning some prizes. That's probably my favorite.
You know,